Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. This is the chart of silver on the daily scale, silver price in US dollars. Silver is taking its time to deliver that extended run. I do not think that silver registered an important top here. I would be really surprised if that is the case. If for some reason I missed something on the way up here in terms of the subdivisions, I do not expect really a massive crash under the 200 moving average. If there is a correction that is going to unfold now, and I do not think it's the case, but suppose I miss something and it is going to correct, I think that this level should prove to be a serious support, 16.5. In fact, what I think is going on is a preparation for continuation of this upswing that we have seen. Right now, the interpretation that I'm adopting here is this is a 1, 2, that's 3, that's 4 ending. We will see the details in a sec. And essentially a fifth wave is unfolding. That's the best idea that I have for it right now. And this is now the 60 minutes. And the two ideas that I mentioned recently, both of them are still valid. Yes, whether we have seen a fourth wave ending here or here, it is perfectly possible to work with this idea. It hasn't gone through the bottom here, neither of course here. And what we really need, we need a run back above the eye here. This will solidly confirm that we are on the right track with this wave count. Otherwise, if it does sag and it is unable to muster the strength to do that and it goes down there, do not immediately assume that this is an extremely important top. No, I can't see in a situation where we are with effectively negative interest rates in some countries. Sorry, in the US we don't have nominal rates, we don't have negative, but we do have in many countries nominal rates actually in negative territory. Not to mention when you put in some of the inflation, the real inflation, and not the one that is doctored by the politicians. But when we have a situation, history is showing us that when we have a situation where we have negative rates, yes, and in our modern world we also have plenty of money printing, yes, creating money out of thin air, these two factors are very powerful incentives for the precious metals to stay strong and potentially continue to rise. So I don't see any change in this trend, the one I just mentioned. Yes, money printing and staying in the ocean of negative rates. It is a situation that the world has not seen before to this extent. we have trillions and trillions. I don't know how many by now, 16, 18, maybe more, trillions of dollars, the value of trillions of dollars, which are absolutely sank in negative territory. So to come and expect the precious metals suddenly to collapse or to go into some sort of extremely twisted and longish correction, why? History says no, unlikely. Sideways price action consolidation, perfectly okay, but going into some massive crash, I don't see any prospects for that at this point. So that is the situation with silver. One thing that I want to quickly mention here, there is perhaps a reading which I don't favor at this point, but there is perhaps a situation where this could be interpreted as a fourth wave. Do you see the situation here as a fourth wave? If that's the case, there are quite a few problems coming up here, how we're going to do that. But if that's the case, and it comes down, then that's going to be your ABCA, that's going to be your B, and that's going to be your C. In which case we are locked into actually a correction, but that will call for a recovery rather than breakdown all the way there. Okay, but I remain for now with the bullish expectation that I have for continuation of this breakout. I think it is the best reading that I have for it at this point. This is the chart of gold. That is the daily scale, gold price in US dollars, and we have been working with potentially a 1-2 here. This is still not terribly settled, but I think that it is the best reading that we have. That will be a 1-2, and then you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terminating a third. The fourth wave probably terminating here, and now we are in the fifth wave. Okay, if it does break down, which I do not expect at this point, but if it does break down, as I explained, this is absolutely critical level, 1746. Should it give us something like that, then the prospects would rise for this to take place. Okay, there are two possible readings. One is to treat all of this as simply first leg. And what happens here, this is an ABC, which is your A. That's going to be an ABC, which is your B. And then you come down, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is your C. So in fact, what you have here would be a second wave. A second wave, and the expectation would be that it'll recover in due course and continue a lot higher. Okay, should it come down and break this level and get stuck here for lengthy period of time, then it will be more appropriate to consider that the move ended here, meaning the move that started here did not end here but ended here. Let me show you. Ended here, and that will generate lengthy backing and filling here, you see. Nevertheless, I think that the region of 1660, 1640 will serve as a robust support, and I do not expect it to crash much lower than that. In fact, I think if it comes down, it's probably going to be a reluctant, yes, decline. But the odds right now, to be very clear, the odds right now favor further continuation up. Okay, I'm going to show you, let's take the 60 minutes. The odds are sitting with the bulls right now, and let's not throw doubt into a situation that seems to be evolving fine. You know, we have a possible reading here. There are many possible options here. Okay, but I'm looking at this, and it seems to me like this is a fourth wave. This is a fourth wave. There is a triangle developing here. So what runs in my head when I see such a thing is how I'm going to relate this to what happened before. Yes, where is the wave that relates to what I think is transpiring here? It's no confirmation that it's a fourth wave. It will be confirmed if we get something like that. You see, that will be an A, B, C, D, E. You'll end up with this. Very good. Okay, so you have a fourth wave, and what do you do? How do you refer it to the rest? It's, as you can see, there are quite a lot of options here, but given, if we get such a thing, given the scale, you will have to do this. Do you see? You'll have to assume that that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, or if you start counting from here and this gets prolonged a bit, then you have to go with a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, like that. Nevertheless, further upside is there. Do you see? Only breaking through this level would absolutely alter everything, and then we would have to review. So you want to watch this level very, very carefully. I repeat, 1747 right here. It is a game changer, definitely. This is the chart of the Philadelphia Gold Silver Index, and I've got it here with quite an elaborate wave count that I think stands a chance. I'm back here with some details about my service, currently at 50% off for first-time users. You need to go on my website. The homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users. And that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers, okay? So there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week. And at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price, essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit you know, where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here, it takes you to the page where it explains to you, you should read that, it explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial, and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I'm going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos. Okay, so you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. There I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.